Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 9, Episode 9 of One Tree Hill. This time the title of the episode is Every Breath is a Bomb. Oof. Very serious title, man. But a lot of crazy things are happening on One Tree Hill. We found out who Logan, what the hell? Logan really is Clay's son, who he has been blocking from his memory. I truly feel bad about Clay, you know. It must be like, just imagine how mentally damaged, you know, how much that experience hurt you, that you block that out. It's just so painful, and I feel so bad for him. In other news, we're kind of getting closer to finding out where Nathan is. Hopefully, this is the episode where we find him and we free him, because I had enough with this. Okay, please. Then what do we also have on this episode? On the previous episode, Haley going in to identify a possible body, that it could have been Nathan. The way that destroyed my heart. Oh man. But yeah, Deb also is back. The guy who physically abused Brooke is out, and he is like, you know what? Today I have decided to traumatize her even more, because that is the low piece of shit that he is. But yeah, in other news, are any good things happening? Oh, well, Lauren is pregnant with Davis's baby. David being Quinn's ex-husband, the psychopath. And I am here like, did I need this? No, I did not. Why do I have this? I don't know. Chase, you know, when bananas on Chuck's dad. So yeah, a lot of shit is happening, and I cannot wait to watch this episode. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys continue supporting for more. So please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. You can go to Patreon and watch the full uncut extended version for this reaction and so much more. Today I have done a binge. 3 episodes for me are a binge. So excuse me. After this, we have 4 more episodes to go for One Tree Hill, and that will be all. Like, no more One Tree Hill reactions for episodes. That will be all. So I am here like just extremely upset about it. So anyways, what else happened? No, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. By the time this is posted on YouTube, I'm already done with the entire series, and probably I'm watching like deleted scenes and bloopers and interviews and panels. I don't know if they went to Comic-Con ever, but like, I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to be listening to the podcast that the girls have now that I haven't heard. Like, I haven't listened to the podcast just because I was afraid that I might get spoiled. So I haven't listened to it, but I'm saving it for the end of One Tree Hill. So I will have a little bit more content for One Tree Hill, even if the show is over. So yeah, but for now, I think that's about it. Without further ado, let's just now begin with Season 9, Episode 9 of One Tree Hill. Here we go.
I overheard him talking on the phone to a guy named Dimitri. How many Dimitris do you know in Tree Hill?
Very true. There's a gun. No.
Wait. I have waited long enough. I want my husband back.
And what are you gonna do?
You don't walk up to him and ask him nicely to tell you where Dimitri is?
Yeah.
I don't plan on asking him nicely.
Haley.
Guy, take a good look.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. You're right. You're right. So what's your plan?
I love that. I love that. You know, I love that Haley is like, okay, what's your plan? Should we get like how many guns should we get? Should we go in blasting so we can kill everyone? Like, she's ready to go full on crazy just to save Nathan. Okay? Because that's the love of her life. I will do the same. My son is in danger.
Did your father hurt you earlier? Go ahead, sweetie. Tell the officer the truth. Tell him your father never laid a hand on you.
Shit.
Son, this is important. Did your father hit you?
This is so bad. Oh. Chuck.
Oh.
Don't we need to interview him without the mother's pressure? Oh my god. Oh, Chuck. Who can blame him though? He's a kid. Don't look at him like that, please.
We figured it out, and he just had a birthday.
You doctor?
We had a son, Quinn. Me and Sarah. It's the reason for my fugue state.
I mean, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
He remembers now.
It's been like waking up from a dream. The reality that I thought I knew before made sense to me, but now I'm awake and I know what's true. I have a son.
Oh, sweetie.
Quinn. It's Logan.
Yeah, plot twist. Logan
Logan's
is
my
not.
son.
Logan is not a ghost. It's his son. That is insane.
Xavier's walking this.
What I do know is that I'm here, and our boys are here, and I'm not gonna let anything happen to them.
I
Or
know.
you, I promise.
I know. I know that. I believe him. That's why I love my son, Julian. The amount of children I have, you realize that? The fuck?
Sorry, we're closed for the night.
I know.
Can I help you with something?
Yes, I think you can.
Is he gonna attack her? The way I wanna hurt this man? Man.
Taking my dog out for a run.
You got a dog?
No.
No, you my dog, dog.
Did Millie put you up to this?
No, you did, Chubbs.
I really
Stop.
that bad.
I'm thinking about changing your name from Mouth to Chins. Now let's go. Move, move, move.
All right.
The jokes hurt a lot, you know. I hate that they're doing that to Mouth.
I mean, trauma or no trauma, how the hell can someone erase their own child for 6 years? I just left him there and never went back.
But that doesn't mean that you can't go back now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if I can.
Maybe that's the reason why he keeps forgetting, because now that every time he remembers, he feels guilty about it and he goes back into forgetting, you know? And like his mind just, okay, he was not ready, and protects him again. And like, it's so, you know, so powerful what the mind can do.
Of course.
The toilet is backed up on account of the muffins at Karen's Cafe.
I did not call a plumber. There is nothing wrong with our toilet, and there is certainly nothing wrong with our muffins. Why would I volunteer so
Brooke Davis? Hear about the broken crapper?
Oh my god.
Hi, it's not broken.
But can they leave? She already said that they're not broken.
Where's that slut you call a boss?
Oh my god.
How can I help you? Neighbor?
I detest that guy so much.
He's a felon because he kidnapped a child, robbed me, and beat the hell out of me.
Oh my god, I stand corrected. So really, it's a win-win-win.
How much of a piece of shit?
Beating the hell out of you part. Okay.
How much of a piece of shit you will be that you are happy that someone assaulted another person? Even more so when you're a woman and you hear another one tells you that. Like, how much of a piece of shit can you be?
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you guys have a convicted murderer flipping burgers for you not too long ago? Tara, please don't do this. I cannot have him working so close to me.
So if he stays, you go?
Perfect. So really, it's a win-win-win-win.
What a piece of
To be a
shit.
stranger.
When he gets in one of his moods, I don't know what to do.
I tried to stop him. You need to try harder.
She's a victim.
And if that means getting him out of your lives, then that's what you need to do.
She's a victim too, Chase. Remember
Otherwise,
that.
it's going to be Chuck who ends up in the hospital. Do it for Chuck.
Let's remember that she also was kind of like an alcoholic, right? She's a victim too.
Chase! I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault, kid. It's not his fault that he lied. It's not his fault. It's not your fault, Chuck.
What it sounds like to me is we have an ex-con who was able to find employment shortly after being paroled and who occasionally gets hungry. I wish all
my God.
I'm sorry, the way you say that makes us sound like we're loony.
Xavier informed me of that incident shortly after it happened. He was not aware that you had any connection with the cafe. He was just looking for work.
Come on. Really?
He came back after that and ate pie.
That is the same place where he attacked her. How are we not saying, okay, you know what? She has every reason to want him 100 miles or, I don't know, away from her and her family. So what? Are we going to expect for Xavier to, like, actually beat her up again to say, oh, probably should give her a restraining order? Let's just wait until he kidnaps one of the children. Like, let's just wait. You know? I swear to motherfucking God. I will kill this bitch,
If
I
it will
swear.
make you feel better. And that's how the system works. Unless you have proof that Xavier is doing something illegal, there's nothing more that I can do.
This is unbelievable. And then you ask yourself why some people take justice with their own hands.
So I went to Dan.
Really?
Yeah, that's how
Point, I'm just
desperate we
willing to
are.
do whatever it takes to get Nathan back.
No.
Dan has a lead, and that's why I'm here. I need your help with something.
What are we gonna do? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ooh! Oh, it's you. Hello.
It's gonna act all normal and un-Norman Bates-ish, and then once I drop my guard, bam! Strikes.
Actually, Norman Bates acted relatively normal in public. It was behind closed doors that he was a psycho, so you can't really... We probably don't need a film history lesson. Right?
No, no. You're so adorable, though.
Haley's off to torture kittens or make dolls out of human hair or whatever nut jobs do.
Yeah, well, I believe that he will do something.
Let's follow him.
No, you guys.
Brooke, we have a family to protect. Having that creep on the streets puts our boys at risk.
So...
Okay, Haley has the right idea. I say we follow him and see what he's up to. They need proof that he's up to no good. Let's get proof.
Okay, let's plant it.
So the predator becomes the prey.
Walk over and say, hi, Logan. Everything else will come naturally.
Yeah. You're so lucky that you have someone who loves you this much, you know. Quinn, you are amazing.
So you been eating well?
Huh?
You know, like lots of leafy greens.
Sure, weird.
I love Logan.
We got really, really sad when she died. So sad that he had to go away.
Sounds rough.
Yeah.
But I don't care though. Besides, Spider-Man lost both of his parents too.
Oh, Logan. He feels guilty, doesn't he?
Is he mad at me?
No,
Not at all.
he understands. He just wants to make sure you're going to be okay. Oh, Chris Keller knows how hard it is to do the right thing. Funny thing is, you keep trying to be like me, which is understandable. You're pretty kick-ass. But you should be trying to be like Chase. I mean, he did the right thing even though he was afraid of what could happen.
This sounds like he's madly in love with Chase. And Chuck is their kid. Let's be real. Okay. Maybe take a picture of it?
Hello, 911. I'd like to report a break-in.
You know what I like in a woman? Me.
What a bitch. Haley wants to just murder him in that moment. Oh, hells.
You want to party with me or my product?
Let's make it a threesome.
My God,
That works for
Haley.
me, girl.
Come on.
Damn, girl. I can't wait to hit that.
That's just
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
I can't wait to hit that. Oh. How badass are the both of them. You know what? Cops aren't doing anything. And they're doing this. I like remember how last episode I was like, oh, Chase shouldn't have done, take justice in his own hands. And here I am allowing them to do that. Because it's for Nathan, okay? No, but like for real. Like I know, but like the cops aren't doing anything. I don't know. Am I being a hypocrite? I'm so sorry.
We just saw him climb in the window.
The house belongs to a friend of his. He's staying there and he forgot his key. It all checks out.
Damn.
He'll need to go to therapy in order to work through some of the issues he needs to address. It's gonna take time. He's on his way.
We'll get through it.
He told me he loves you, by the way.
Oh, we being knew this.
It totally breaks patient-doctor confidentiality, but Ben, you knew it already, so.
Yeah.
Seems we have a character witness here to speak on your behalf.
Your boyfriend? Oh, Chonk. Your son.
At ease, young man.
Because you think he did something wrong. But he didn't. I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Because I didn't tell the truth. My dad hits me. He hits me even when I haven't done anything wrong.
Shouldn't hit you in the first place.
Chase found out, and he stopped him.
Is he not breathing?
I know I shouldn't have lied about it, so it's my fault.
No, it's not your fault.
Chase was protecting me.
He's holding it. He's like, why is he doing that? Let the tears fall, man.
You taught him to do. Please don't take that away from him.
Look at Jesus. I must not cry.
I'd say that he had his teeth pulled out and his fingers cut off by now.
Haley!
No.
You can't tell us anything if you beat him to death.
Okay, he hasn't
Crazy
done.
bitch.
She hasn't done it then. Okay, go at it.
What did you do to him? Get her off! No,
Get this bitch off of me!
Okay.
Okay.
Your husband's dead, you stupid whore. Shut up!
He's not.
You need to go now.
I'm not going anywhere until I find out where Nathan is.
That bitch slap, I love it.
Things you shouldn't see.
I can handle it.
I love that Dan is so well at, torturing people or whatever. He's like, he knows where his face is. So he didn't even look back. He was just like, shut up, bitch. I love that. I know I shouldn't be laughing, but it's just funny because he was like, and then like a fly just went by. He was like, okay, this is a serious moment. Okay.
You should give Deb back her clothes.
Shut up.
Bring Nathan home. I don't care what it takes. Bring him home.
He will. He will.
Alone at last.
This dramatic bitch. You just spill, Are you alone?
Alone at last.
Look.
You've already done enough talking today with that pretty little mouth of yours.
I fucking
How about
hate
you just
you.
listen?
I served my time for what I did, and I'm just trying to get on with my life.
This is entitlement, bitch.
But you keep pushing me.
No! You're the one who
You need to stop.
You're the one who keeps coming after her.
No. Have a nice night.
I really hope he dies. I really hope he dies.
Or he's a secret agent, and he's got a flying car and a jetpack and stuff.
Oh, so Coulson.
Would you settle for a regular agent? The non-secret kind?
I guess.
I mean...
I just hope that maybe one day he'll come home.
Aww.
Then maybe neither of us will be sad anymore.
Oh, Logan.
I'm your father. You're my son. I'd really like to be a part of your life. And I'd really like it if you'd be a part of mine. Would you like that?
Oh, Logan.
No.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa, that kid, man.
Is the Air Force still gonna let you fly planes?
No, Chuck. At least not for them.
Yeah.
So what I said didn't mean anything.
No, it meant a lot. It meant a lot.
What you said meant everything.
No. Hey. Where's your other kid? Did he took a key?
Oh,
Did he took a key? A key from your...
Always will.
That's the good news about having your own soundstage. No one can hear you scream.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Mark him. Give him time. Give him some time, you know. Is it... Did he took a key from you when you dropped them? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Down will come, baby. Cradle and all.
This fucking bitch. I knew that he was gonna come for them. The cops are such an idiots, putting them in danger. Okay guys, so that was the end of season 9, episode 9 of One Tree Hill. We have 4 more episodes to go after this. 4 more episodes to go after this. And, you know, the story with Clay, I think was handled pretty well. I love the fact that I was like, okay, they're gonna say that he's cure. He's not cure, okay? I'm glad that the doctors say, hey, we still have a lot of work to do. Because, I mean, what are the chances that his brain doesn't do this again? You know, so he needs to be able to process things in a healthy way and talk to a therapist so it could be, you know, better. And this, you know, these things his mind does to try to protect him don't cause any more harm later on. So I think that is very realistic. I loved the way that it was handled. I don't think any less from Clay after this. I think that it just makes the character even more grounded and realistic, and just they have made him so much more human that he already was, you know, when we touch about the fact that he lost Sarah and how traumatic that was and all of it. But like, to know that this entire time there was something even worse behind it, and how grief and trauma and all of that just really affects a person and really just makes, you know, your mind go to that point where he just continue blocking that, you know, those memories. And also how wonderful the mind is that he came coming back to places that will try to make him remember. So the park, a beach, places where he will have to play with kids, you know. So just to try for his mind to unlock that memory, you know. So the fuge things had a reason. And I think that, I don't know if they did their job very well or they dramatized it a lot. I don't know, but I think it was just done very well, in my opinion. You know, with someone as myself who have dealt also with trauma and with traumatic events being locked in my mind, kind of resurface many years later, I can relate, you know, and I can say that is exactly like it happened to him. I might not have these moments where I, you know, go on this type of episodes, but once I remember, it was no way for me to lock them again, even though sometimes I do it, you know, but it's just more of my mind trying to cope with that and not remembering until I was ready to cope with it, you know, and also having to go through a therapist and talk to the therapist and all of that. So as realistic as it could get on a TV show, I think they nailed it with this storyline. In other aspects of the story, Nathan is still, you know, kidnap. I really, you know, the whole kidnapping storyline is doing very well. I think it's not necessarily a redemption arc for Dan. It's just something that I think that automatically I was like, Dan will save Nathan. There is nothing, you can say a lot of things about him. At the end of the day, that is his son, and he will do and sacrifice his soul and everything in order to save him, you know. And that same thing goes for, you know, everyone who he considers his family, even for Lucas and for Sawyer and for Peyton, you know. But in more like, since they are not on the show, it's Nathan the one who is behind this, and Nathan is just, you know, all the good things that he might have done, he has done it because of Nathan. So yeah, I mean, I had no doubt that he was going to move heaven and earth to try to find him. And now we have a lead with this, you know, the drug dealer. I mean, the fact that Haley had to go through that, like, had no doubt in my mind that Haley, even if the plan was to just go, you know, with, I don't know, big guns and try to kill everyone in their path, I think Haley will have done it, because I think Haley is also that type of person who will just risk everything for Nathan. But I'm glad that they thought this a little bit more in a smart way, so they don't make as much noise as they should have been, just to buy themselves some time and to also, you know, keep Nathan safe. Because if the other party, you know about the fact that they are looking for him and they have this, they might accelerate things and they might hurt Nathan, you know, because at this moment, both Dan and Haley are under the belief, that's what they want to believe, is that Nathan is okay, that Nathan is alive. So that's where they're going, and that's why they need answers. And I am glad that they're doing this, you know, doing this in kind of like, you know, in a more quiet way, so they can actually reach out to him. I feel bad for Chuck, you know. I understand Chase, and I understand that Chase was like, well, just get rid of him and like just throw him out, and like, she's also a victim from in all this situation, you know. But I'm glad that the mom, you know, since she kind of felt that she had his support, she was like, okay, I'm gonna do that because I don't want Chuck to end up in the hospital or something worse happening to him. So she actually, you know, called the police on him, got him arrested because he was beating up Chuck. You know, the Air Force, of course, was like, yeah, dude, but like, still, you can't go beating up people, you know. So we're gonna give you a discharge. It might not be a dishonorable discharge, but it's still, you're out of the Air Force. That doesn't mean that he doesn't get to fly a plane anymore, because he can become a commercial pilot, right? I'm gonna guess he could be a commercial pilot, right? Maybe. But I'm glad that, you know, Chuck is safe. That is the most important thing here. Chuck is safe, and the mom is safe as well, so all good. Then we have the creepy-ass storyline with this guy, who, you know, he believes that he deserves to be looked at as someone who, I did my time. I beat you up. I kidnapped a girl. But, like, I did my time. And I'm good, you know? And I'm like, you know, I deserve to have a job. I deserve to live here. I deserve, you know, that you give me a job. Because I pay my time. You know, and you just, it's such a contrast from Dan, who has also been in jail. And he didn't, you know, necessarily went up to thinking that he deserved everyone's forgiveness. I may, at some points, you know, but this guy is going to the lengths of now possibly kidnapping one or both of Brooke's children. And, like, the fact is that the police is like, this is the guy who beat her up. You know, this is the guy who attacked her physically, emotionally. She went through a lot. And when she's coming here saying, he came to my restaurant, you know, maybe the first time, you want to say that the first time it was just a coincidence. Okay. But then after I said that I was not going to hire him, he continued here. He has now found himself a job in front of my cafe, and he's harassing me. You know, he keeps showing up. And, like, I just don't understand how the cops will not see this as a red flag. I mean, if they release him thinking, oh, he is all done, you know, it's just so disgusting. And the fact that he never paid for what he did to Quentin. Quentin deserves justice. And he deserves a justice that is not served by them. It's not like, you know, I wish that he could go through the system and he is punished by the things that he did on the system as well. Not just because he's probably gonna have an accident or someone might kill him. No, I want real justice. I want him to rot in a prison cell for the rest of his life. That is what he deserves, you know. Death it's a blessing for him. I want him to rot in jail for what he did to Brooke, what he did to Sam, what he did to his brother, what he did to Quentin. I want him to rot in jail, you know. But no, the cop is like, I mean, until he does something illegal, I can't really, like, he was waiting for him to either attack Brooke, attack Julian, or the babies. And now he's doing that. And now we're gonna say, yeah, maybe we should have listened to you. Maybe we have protected you before the things happen and not after, you know? It's just so sickening. It's so sick that this is happening. You know, it's just so awful. I hate it. Because now he's inside of their home, holding one of the babies, and I'm like, these babies are not even like 2-year-old, and they are going through a lot, and like, I don't like this, and I don't want this to happen. I already have, you know, Nathan to worry about, Haley and Dan and everyone, but now I have to worry about my other grandchildren as well. Because I needed more of this pain on the last season. Where, you know what? I shouldn't be feeling this tense. My back is like hurting right now so much. Because I feel so tense about the fact that my children are suffering. You know? And I shouldn't be like that. It should be like easygoing and for us to remember things, you know? I love the fact they're going with a bang and making like really good storytelling. They're doing that on like Riverdale. But, you know, I'm glad that they're doing something so good. But also so stressful for me, you know? It's the last episodes. I should be having fun, not be traumatized or stressed. Although I love it because, you know, One Tree Hill has the ability to just make me feel all the emotions. And they always do it so wonderfully. And I love it. Also, who else ships Chris and Chase? Am I the only one? Let's just like, for real. Let's talk about it. It could happen. Like, if this was like shot today, they will be a gay couple. They will have a child named Chuck. They will adopt Chuck. It's like, oh my God. Let's be real, okay? They have had a foursome or threesome or something as well, which doesn't make you gay, but still, I've just have such a gay vibe from them. I don't know. Anyways, what else happened? Well, Clay told Logan. Logan, who, again, just as Jamie is so emotionally mature. And I am here, sitting here with my 49 years of age. You know, and I am here sitting and I'm like, I am not that emotionally smart as these kids are. Where do they find them? Like, honestly. And the kid was like, you know, hearing him. And I was like thinking, oh, well, but he's a little kid. He's not going to take this too seriously. And like, he's going to be, oh, you're my dad? And he's going to be like welcoming. Because I thought that. And the kid was like, no, bitch. He doesn't want to have a relationship with him. And like, I am like, and of course, you know, Clay feels bad, and this might cause him and his brain to lock him again and to say, nope, that didn't happen. My son didn't reject me. But I think he's stronger now, and that he will be able to deal with it. But also, you know, Logan needs time. You know, he needs time to adjust to the fact that, and also because Logan, when he was like, I don't really care about my dad, you know, I was like, okay, Logan, but like, you know, he doesn't, it's not like he doesn't care, it's just that it is what it is for him. He's such a kid, you know, he's such a young age, and I am like, so like, the fact that he said no just completely blew my mind. Because that means that he actually, you know, he listened, he processed what he said, and he was, yeah, I do not want you to be a part of my life. I do not want to be a part of yours. You know, it's just so crazy. But I think that things will get fixed and eventually he will have a relationship with him? Yes, I do believe that. I do believe that they will have a relationship. But for the shocking moment, you know, it was really like, it was shocking. Like I just said, that he actually said, you know what? No. Thank you, but no. You know, he was like, look, it was like that. He was like, okay, thank you for what you just said, but no, thank you. Goodbye. He just left, you know. It was just so insane. But I'm going to guess the kid is going through a lot, you know. Just imagine that. Right? And he, like, imagine, like, it's a little bit difficult for us as an audience to understand everything that Clay's going through. And imagine it for a 6-year-old. Like, you know, so, yeah. But I think he will win his heart because it's Clay. He's a good guy, you know. And I think he will make up for the lost time, you know. And I love the fact that Quinn is there, right there, to support him. Did I have any doubts that Quinn was going to be there? Absolutely none. Quinn loves Clay with all her heart. So for her to be, and like, I love how she's never judgmental. She was never like, seriously, dude, you forgot about your kid. Like, she's never like that. You know, she's always very understanding, and she was like, I want to know. I want to know more. I want to know what happened. I want to know how it got to this point, and like, I'm going to be there for you. And it's implied that she's going to be there for him, you know? And it's amazing. It's amazing because Quinn is amazing. Like, let's be real. Now, the jokes with Mouth and the fat jokes, I don't like it. However, I did like the fact that they recognize that some people, a lot of us, eat just to try to compensate because we feel bad, you know, because we are depressed, and food is a way to have that instant gratification kind of thing, you know, that instant happiness. And because you do that, you gain weight and you don't take care of yourself, and that is what is happening with Mouth. I wish that they could have been a little bit more respectful with his storyline. I understand that this is his friend, but do you really understand how difficult it is to hear from your friends and family like how hurtful it is that they call you fat all the time, or chubby, or like, you know, it's just terrible. You might, you know, you might brush it off if it's someone that you don't know, but if it's someone that you know, it hurts a lot, you know. So it's like, I understand that for some reason they wanted this as a last story arc for Mouth, which I'm not happy, but I feel like I'm seeing something that might, you know, make sense for him at the end of this whole journey with him, in the sense of like, maybe he's stress eating because he feels that he's not enough, and like, you know, because yes, there are some parts of his life that they're like, that is what sometimes depression really is about. You know, you see a person's life and you're like, he has a girlfriend, he has an apartment, he has a job, he should be happy. There's no reason for him to not be happy. There are reasons. There are things that we hide. There are things that we don't talk about, and things that make you do unhealthy things, you know. And Mouth, like, as much as Clay is suffering, Mouth is also suffering from, you know, something that is very debilitating when your mind is asking for that, you know, it needs that gratification, that the feeling, you know. And sometimes binge eating, like eating disorders, are not only anorexia and things like that, or bulimia and things. No, it can, like, binge eating and things like that are also part of eating disorders, you know, and that has to do with your mental health. And I wish they could have taken that as serious as it should have been. Sadly, they're not doing it fully. I felt it a little bit on this episode, but not so much, because the skills was still, you know, with the fat jokes that are really not funny. Okay. But I'm seeing some silver lining with his storyline. So hopefully, it ends on a high note with him. But yeah, great episode. I loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed this binge. After this, we have 4 more episodes to go. Whether if I'm going to do them, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do them like on a binge. I'll probably watch 2 episodes on one day and then 2 episodes on another day. Why? Because I don't want to be emotionally exhausted for the final episode. You know, like right now I am like emotionally drained, and like I feel like my body's tense because I am so worried about Nathan. And like, you guys might say, oh, this is too much, you know, it's a TV show. It's a show that I love the most, and my back is like hurting because I am so tense, you know. So I don't want to go to the point on like the final episode where I'm so tense and I just want to get the episode done, you know. Not that I wanted to get this episode done, but I don't want to do that because it's 4 episodes, you know. And if by the 3rd episode today I'm feeling, you know, emotionally and physically tired, then I don't think I want to do that for the final episode. So probably next time I watch it, I will do 2 episodes, then I will do 1 episode and another episode, like, or 2 episodes and 2 episodes, I don't know. But we'll get there. We only have 4 more episodes. There's no need to rush things. So, and I do appreciate everyone who is, you know, who has let me take my time with the story. It's just that I love One Tree Hill so much. So freaking much. For instance, you can compare it to my reactions with Riverdale. Last weekend, I had 2 episodes of Riverdale to watch. And I was just like, oh my god, I have to watch them. Fine, I'll just watch them, you know. And I was bored on the 2nd episode. The 1st episode was ridiculous in my opinion, but I was just like, finally, I'm done, you know. But that's because I don't truly enjoy watching Riverdale. I just like make fun of the show. But with One Tree Hill, it's completely different. I love this show and I love giving it my time. And every time I sit here is because I am emotionally and mentally, you know, ready to watch and enjoy an episode. And I mean, I'm in the best mood possible and I'm with the best energy. And that is what I try to do every time, you know. So that's the reason why, you guys, like, every time I have felt down and I was like, well, One Tree Hill is on my calendar, but I feel like crap. I'm not going to just react to it just because of it, you know, just because it's on the schedule. I'm not gonna do that because this show actually means something to me, and I think that quality is better than quantity. Even though today I was ready for this. I wanted this. Like today, I wanted to watch the 3 episodes. Like with all my heart, I wanted to watch them. I didn't know it was going to be this stressful, but I wanted to watch it, and I'm happy that I watched them. And I hope that you enjoyed it because I loved it. I love doing this binge, and probably this is the last binge I do for One Tree Hill. And the next 4 episodes will be on separate dates just to get me ready and to prepare for it. So yeah. And also I want to do like rewatch. Maybe we can rewatch. Maybe we can do a Zoom talk and rewatch my reaction for the first episode. And for the first 2, I think it's necessary because Brooke comes in on the 2nd episode, you know, before the final episode. I don't know. Let me know. Ideas are always welcome, so drop them on the comment section down below. If you're on Patreon, if you're on YouTube, I already did it, so there's no point for you to answer that question. But you can go to Patreon and check out what we at the end of the day decided. So yeah, thank you to everyone who watched this reactions. Give it a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut Reaction Patreon. The entire series is posted there from Uncut Reactions from episode 101 till episode 913. All 100 and I don't know how many episodes of One Tree Hill are posted there. And thank you to everyone. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Everyone who watches on Patreon and on YouTube. You guys are amazing. So if you're on Patreon, give it a heart. Continue supporting for more. And I'll see you guys for the next episode of One Tree Hill, which will be next week, I think. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, guys. Mwah! Bye!